again, somehow I brought my magic to a game I was at, and Dallas Keuchel returned again to Dallas Keuchel form,
Yeah, it
and
was
and I'm at the game, and I'm not
Pete at the
expect.
park on another Saturday afternoon. Is that
I know it was a Saturday evening game.
okay?
Yeah,
The picture you sent, it was still daylight. So, but you are now undefeated at Sox
I am
games
I
this
am
year.
undefeated. That includes the start by Vince Velasquez and Dallas Keuchel. So
Wow.
perhaps free season tickets are in order for me and Robin as we have moved to 3-0 on the season. And two of those wins were unlikely wins, both shutout innings from both of those pitchers. Crazy. The one thing I did want to talk about though, about Dallas Keuchel is, of course, Dallas Keuchel is never happy. He's kind of what I've learned over the years of him being on the White Sox. He kind of just speaks his mind, doesn't really care. And, he thought he earned the right to, pitch the sixth inning of that game. And he instead of talking to Russa or Ethan Katz about it, he took it to the press. So Tony
Wow.
decided to pull him to the side and let him know the reason he didn't pitch the sixth, because since 2019, he's allowed 22 runs in 15 and a 2/3 innings in the sixth inning. Now we know in years past, and we've often criticized teams where they say, well, we took care of that in the clubhouse, but then eventually it comes out, and we're always like, well, why don't they just tell us what was said and make everything easier on everyone, right? Well, I guess LaRussa just felt like this. We weren't going to say we dealt with it in the clubhouse, and when he was asked, the reason we know this is because when he was asked about it, he just came out and said, "I told him flat out why you were pulled in the fifth inning." It's like, we understand he's a veteran pitcher, and I understand he's pitched a lot of sixth innings in his career. But let's be honest, his career with the White Sox has been anything but stellar.
Well,
So,
I think there's another mitigating factor there, and why you're not going to see him throw 6 innings in any games. We've previously spoken
yeah,
about his 160 inning threshold, where uh, uh, his next year option is automatically vested for $20 million. So that might be a way for TLR to get out in front of that, to kind of throw his own player under the bus, but keep the organization up above. Because there might be some thoughts or some messages coming from the front office saying this dude's innings need to be limited one way or the other. And certainly there's justification for not throwing him in the sixth inning, but we're going to see this going forward. Even, I didn't think it was going to be an issue at all considering how he started the season. But if you keep going to games, Dallas Keuchel's pitching,
I hope not.
might become an issue
I think my luck's
later on in
gonna
the season.
Smitty. Let's be honest. I think my luck will run out on that one. In fact, yin and yang last year, Robin and I think the first 3 out of 4 games we went to were Dallas Keuchel, and I think we started off the year 1-3 or 2-2 because he got completely shelled in 2 of them. So,
Mm.
so there's more than enough time for that to happen.
Word Hole Media.